Hi, good evening everybody. In this video, Aaron Dell's been put on waivers and the regular season's approaching. Let's talk about it coming up. All right, for you for you folks that were panicking about Aaron Dell, didn't I tell you guys, or some of you a few weeks ago, calm down, we got to go through preseason and see the cuts. This team is going to be hard to predict, guys. We don't know. I'm going to keep saying that. We don't know. Really. You know, I'm pulling for Murray to make the team, so we don't know who's going to make it and who's not going to make it. Okay, so I want to go over a few numbers with you guys. Aaron Dell's numbers and, of course, Tokarski. So I was very happy for Tokarski. I'm been kind of pulling for him. The numbers say he should get it, but you know, things are weird politically, right? We don't know. They're not going to judge it on 180 minutes or whatever, but they did. And they should, really. So, Dell's numbers, okay? His final numbers in preseason were 0-1 with a 5.57 goals against average. That's ouch, you know? 838 save percentage. 65 minutes in 2 games. So, you know, outside of the nice saves I seen him making in the third, yes, he struggled. We knew it. Am I really surprised he's you know, been put on waivers? No. Do I think he'll clear waivers? Yes, I think he will clear waivers. I do. You know, if we're lucky, somebody will just pick him up and that'll be it. And we'll have an extra spot in the minors, whatever, you know? Less headaches. Because I don't think Dell is gonna see us anytime on the Sabres again. I really don't, you know. So I think that's it. Good luck to the guy. I hope he does well wherever else he goes and so on. You know, he seemed like a nice chap, but this is about winning, right? Okay, and Tokarski's numbers, okay, are 1-0-0 with a very impressive 1.46 goals against average. And a 951 save percentage, 82 minutes in 2 games. So folks, we got our starters, okay? We know our starters now are gonna be Anderson and Tokarski. Is it really a big surprise? Not really. I mean, we seen Tokarski show some good signs last year when we were, you know, the worst team on earth. So he came in and kind of settled down some of the young guys with some solid saves. It was actually, we were starting to be a little impressed with it, you might recall. So I'm happy Tokarski's getting a shot back in the NHL again. I remember him here in Montreal when he was a backup to Carey Price. I remember when he went down in the conference final and Tokarski had to come in, and I still remember, you know, it's like how the fans out here just like right away thought they were dead. And Tokarski played very decent, actually, you know. But the Rangers prevailed, went on and to the finals against LA that year. So overall, you know, this is not it's not a bad thing. I think for us, I think we're all going to agree that Dell being, you know, put on waivers is actually, you know, like I'm sure some of you probably are having parties at your house tonight. I wouldn't be surprised. I know some of you are pulling out your hair, but you always got to remember something. We got to go through you know, the process of who the team's going to be. We don't know yet. The active roster on Cap Friendly doesn't mean it's for sure going to be our team. It's the odds are team, you know. But I would really like to see Murray cut the squad. Weissbach, I thought would cut it. I did. Maybe they want him to get another year of conditioning, but that's a promising prospect, folks. I'll tell you that right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if we bring Weissbach back up for some games this year. I will go on the record saying that. I mean, he might have to finish out, I'm guessing, his season. We'll see. I don't even want to start guessing. We'll see. But that is a promising prospect now. He wasn't before. You know? I thought he was going to cut the squad. I really did. You know? I really did. And yet he still might get some time. I'm guessing, like, no matter what happens, if he gets a shot to make this team again, he'll just drop everything and come. That's just my guess. He's not a first overall pick like Owen Powers, folks. You know what I mean? And he's not getting any younger either. He's still young, yes, but You know, he's at that line now where he's starting to hit towards the mid-20s. All of a sudden, you know, your hockey dream is fading away. So I think we will see Weiss back inside of this season again, because he showed too much promise for us not to call him back. You know what I mean? As for Aaron Dell, no, it's just not happening. Like, sorry, Aaron. Like, you know, it's not happening, buddy. Good luck. It just wasn't the time, you know? And I kind of felt for the guy, because you knew in that third period, man, he had to have a good one if he was going to have any chance. And, you know, we collapsed and lost, and, you know, at least he tried in the shootout. Like, you know, he tried, but I mean, we got to go with Tokarski. You know, Tokarski has looked the most solid of everybody, I think. I mean, it's not fair to say in Anderson, he hardly played any time. I'm hoping he's going to get some time in the next game. I'm guessing they both will. Yes, I'm guessing they both will next game. That's just a guess. Because I don't think it'll be one or the other kind of thing now. I think it'll be half-half, I'm guessing. They're both veterans, you know. So we're going to see next game in a few days. We'll see who else is going to probably not make the team. And we've got to get the roster down to 23. Last I heard, I think we had like 32 guys there or something. I'm guessing it might be 31 now. With I didn't read it anywhere though. Nobody reports on the Sabres, guys. Not like they should. You know, these NHL channels, TSN. Sabres are a forgotten franchise. It drives me nuts. It does. But if some, you know, if one of the Toronto Maple Leafs is out having a hamburger at McDonald's, it's all over the news. You know what I mean? It drives me nuts that the Sabres are just such a forgotten franchise. Ridiculous. But what are you going to do? You know, till we start winning, this is the conditions we're going to be living in as fans. So, you know, anyway, look, let's just leave it at that. I wanted to just touch base on this video, guys. It's good news. I'm kind of happy for you guys that you maybe feel a little stability in the nets. I know we're not looking at superstar goaltending, but we're a little stronger than we thought, I think, you know, going into the season now. All right, so that area is kind of resolved. It looks like some of the kids are settling in. As Darlene looked, again, he looked good yesterday. You know, there was just things, again, touching on that game that flashes of brilliance in Darlene finally, you know. So I'm glad we got to see that game yesterday, and I'm hoping if we can carry that kind of momentum into next game. We'll see. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. I don't know if they're capable of putting back-to-back games like that together, and with the edge and the speed they had, and the poke checking was going, and there was just little things, breaking up plays. You know, there was just things they were doing so right for so long, and then we kind of slowed down as the game went down, right? We slowed down. But I found that we were very fast yesterday, and I'm hoping if we can keep that speed thing going, you know, we'll see. We're going to have to just see how we play next game. Do we come out flat again? Is that the kind of effort last night that we'll see once every 5 or 6 games this year, you know? I don't know. There's no way to know. So we just got to get the season going, guys. Got to get the season going. Okay, I got one more video I want to put up, and I will see you in that video. Have a good one, guys.